Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakarkadash. Double honors to the elders for pushing his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, pushing the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I wanted to bring out from RT.com as of March 10th, 2023. And it reads, Banking rattles global market. The downward trends follow a sharp sell-off in the United States financial stocks. Europe and Asian stocks market plummet on Friday following a rout in U.S. equities, amending liquidities concerning in the bank sector. The meltdown triggered by the U.S. bank SVB Financial, known as Silicon Valley Bank, which plunged 60% on Thursday after revealing that it needed to raise more than $2 billion in capital to offset losses from bond sales. The announcement rocked financial stocks and Euro stocks banks index on Friday, on pace for its worst day since June, led by a decline of more than 8% for Dutch bank Society General SBC ING Group and the Commerce Bank all tumbled more than 5%. Asian stocks suffered their worst day in 5 months, with the Hong Kong Hang Seng Index plummeting 3% on losses on heavyweight technology stocks. The Shanghai Composite drops 1.4%, while Japan's Nikkei 225 index fell 1.67%. Investors started offloading U.S. bank stocks on Thursday after the SVB, a major lender to the tech industry, announced aggressive measures to support its balance sheet. The bank has reportedly been forced to sell off all its available for sale bonds at a $1 billion loss as it started up clinic withdrawal deposits. The news, which follows the collapse of the crypto-focused bank Silvergate, which led to another wave of deposit withdrawals. People familiar with the matter told CNBC. All of this led to four large U.S. banks, J.P. Morgan, Chase Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank, seeing their stock prices lost a cumulative $52 billion in a single day. Wow. It says the SVB, which had a market value of $16.8 billion to end last week, which worth $6.3 billion as of Thursday. The issues at the SVB has been like a cold shower, and with the feds having just countenanced the idea of faster heights, once again the potential for a very unhappy equity market. Should the jobs data surprise the upside is very real indeed. James Ethley, Investors Director, a global investment company, ABRDN, told Bloomberg it has always been the case that the sort of heights we have seen from the feds were going to cause problems somewhere, he added. Right, due to the recent federal tax hikes from the U.S. Oh, you got the card, bro. Oh, the card.
Oh, but it's loud. No, about the car.
It's all right, bro. Little Billy. So, due to the fact of the recent markets crash, and it kind of hugely affected the banks around the world as well too. And I was kind of surprised about that because I cover stories of the market, the stocks exchange here in the United States, but globally I didn't know that it affect Asia and Europe as well too, especially as of Friday. especially here in the United States for the past, I would say, couple of days. The banks been affected by the markets and stuff. The markets being crashed, and due to the fact with the Federal Reserve of the stocks exchange as they continue to battle with the inflation, even though I believe a new jobs report had came out, despite the fact that they had good solid jobs gain, but they still worry about the economy. They still worry about the inflation as they potentially going to rate the interest rate tax hike going to increase as well too. Because the markets are kind of different from the United. The markets are kind of different from different countries in comparisons to the United States. But as of right now, you had a downward spiraling sell-off of the U.S. financial stocks, and including the bankings around the world as well too. Had one of its major losses since June, I believe, for Asia and Europe and the United States. So with that, this was just a recent news article that I wanted to bring out as of March 10th, 2023 in the business news category from RT.com. As it says, banking rout rattles global markets. The downward trends follow a sharp sell-off in the U.S. financial stocks, right along with the bank sell-offs as well too. So with that, hopefully this was edifying lesson of the recent news article that I just read. And I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.